$1,000 a week ain't nothing.
I'm Mad Trucker Max, and I get the job done.
Killers with them. They ready to hit something. It's like when I was looking for jobs before I'm at the job I'm at now, I get a lot of emails from employers. A lot of emails from employers stemming back from I've been working real job for about 12 years. Before that, before 2008, I was in the streets doing what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Getting how I live, like a lot of us was before we became truck drivers. And a lot of us worked at these factory jobs, restaurants, retail, whatever you did to make your money. Whatever you did to make your money, right? And so now, you know, I'm getting emails from employers offering me jobs, such as factory jobs and just any type of job that's hiring right now that besides trucking. And these jobs are paying $9, $11, $13. And I'm sitting there, I'm reading the emails, and I'm like, damn, I used to work for $9, $11, and, you know, receive a $350 check, $400 check. The most I used to receive when I used to work the factory is around $600. And to me, back in the day, back then when I was working, I thought $600 at a job was a lot of money, because I had never made, the most I had ever made doing a regular job before I was a truck driver was $12. I had started at about $9, and a lot of us have as well. When I used to make $12, I thought $12 was a lot of money, as far as, not a lot of money, but I thought it was good money as far as working these factory and whatever type of jobs. Receiving a $600 check, you know, to me and many others, that was a lot of money to me. But it's like now when you're transitioning into trucking, we're complaining about $1,000 a week. $1,000 a week ain't nothing. A lot of truckers frown upon $1,000 a week, and it's nothing. And I'm like, damn, I used to make like $600. That was a lot. And truckers are complaining about $1,000 a week. And when I hit my first $1,000 a week, when I first started in trucking, it was the most money I had ever made at a job. It was the most money I had ever made at a job, bro. Is $1,000, making $18 an hour. That's the most I had ever got paid hourly at any job. My first trucking job was $14. So remember I said when I was working in the little factory, I was doing $12. And that was a lot. So when I got my first trucking job, now that moved up to 14, and I'm thinking $14 and $15 was a lot. I'm thinking $14 was a lot. At my first trucking job, I was just happy to reach that. Coming from the factory, or you know, whatever you was doing, whatever type of job, to reach that type of money, you like, damn, I'm moving up, this is decent money. But in actuality, that $14, you know, now that you in trucking, you know, you making $1,000 a week, $1,200 a week, $1,500 a week, $1,700 a week, hell, $2,200 a week. And you just reflect back like, damn, I used to work for $11, $10, $12 and get a $600 check. And people are complaining about $1,000. It's not enough in trucking, which I understand in some cases. For some, $1,000 is cool. They can manage and live off that. I understand. Every trucker got his. Now it's a green light. I've been sitting here for like almost an hour and a half chilling, and now they want to give me a green light. Well, you know what? I'm about to sit here and finish my goddamn video, motherfucker. All right? But anyway, I hate when they do that. So, damn, where was I? So anyway, $1,200 a week, $2,000 a week, man. It's like, damn, man. Truck drivers are spoiled, bro. We are like spoiled. We upset that we making $1,000 now. I don't know how much y'all used to make before y'all was truck drivers. Some of y'all worked in fast food. Y'all was hitting like 200 something a week, early 300s. You know, some of y'all, you know, we all come from different backgrounds and different, you know, employment situations. But, you know, we're spoiled now. We in the game of being spoiled in this industry. But to me, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because we at least making $8,000 to $1,000 on the minimum side, up to the 2,200s, 2,000s, 1,500s as company drivers. Owner operators and all that, that's different. I'm talking about company drivers. Yeah, you owner operators, y'all making good money. Hey, salute to everybody getting money out here during these times. I'm just saying, truck drivers are spoiled. We are complaining. People are complaining about $1,000. Even me, mad trucker. You know, am I cool with $1,000?
Well, I would say that definitely depends on where you at in your trucking. If you just starting off, you should definitely be thankful and grateful to be making $1,000 right off the bat at any company. But that's something that you would have to evaluate, at least to me, as far as how long you've been driving trucks. You know, whether that be versus the $1,000. Then you want to get probably midway to the 1250s in the 1500s. In the 1500s to the 2000, anything between 1,000 and 2,000 is cool for a company driver. You know what I mean? So that's what we should be striving for out here. You know, maximize your trucking dollar and look at your value as a truck driver. What are you really worth? That's questions you got to ask yourself.
I want to hit the $1,400 and the $1,500 a week, $1,600, $1,700 a week as being local. That's I'm talking about local money. OTR, you might make a few $100 more. It ain't gonna make you or break you to make $200, $300 more, making the $2,000, $2,100, whatever you do. It's not that much of a difference, man. But truck drivers are spoiled, boy. We up here talking about one another because you're only making $1,000 a week, and here you got somebody at McDonald's or you know what I mean, Subway, making $300 something a week, working 60 hours a week. I mean, come on, bro. It's people it's people making $400 a week, working 60 hours and 50 hours a week, bro. Bringing home $400 and $500. 60 hours a week, as opposed to a truck driver working 50 and 60 hours, making maybe $1,200, that $1,250 or $1,500 or whatever as a local driver. But my point is, we are so spoiled, and I think we need to be in a good spot. That's all I know. Truck drivers are in a good spot because truck driving is job security, and you will always have a job. And if you got to make that minimum, you're going to make that minimum. But if you want to maximize your trucking, you can maximize your trucking. That's the great thing about it. You know what I'm saying? You can run them miles, the 3,500 miles a week, 3,000 miles a week. You can run that. That's based on how hard you want to run and what you want to do out here. So trucking has gave us the ability to make on the minimum side of good money and on the maximum side of good money. So we in a good spot, man. I'm just saying we spoiled.